Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to episode 3 of my iRacing career. With the help of ChatGPT. Today, well, yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days ago, we raced at, we had a good old practice session at, where were we? A good old practice session at Lanier, where, well, we did the best, pretty much. So now we will tell ChatGPT how we did, and see how we do. In just a second, I will be right back. Okay. So, we're gonna tell ChatGPT that we barely scraped the wall in the race, but was way faster than Jake by over 9 seconds in 30 laps. In the solo test session, I stayed within about a tenth of a second each lap. When it was the open track session, I got second in lap time, but was fastest out of the entire team. Then by the end of the test, I ran about 120 laps and hit the wall barely once. Hit it a medium time, but it caused no damage once. But then hit the wall relatively hard, and there was some slight damage once. So, we'll see what they said. Post-test analysis, Ironclad Motorsports takes on Bobby's performance. After the test session, After the test session, the Ironclad crew gathers around to discuss Bobby's performance. Mac McAllister and the team owner, Tom Shepard, seem impressed. Key takeaways from the team. Consistency. Running within a tenth of a second in solo tests proves solid control. Race pace. Beating Jake Holloway by 9 seconds over 30 laps shows he can maintain speed over a run. Better than one of the full-time drivers. Raw speed. Fastest Ironclad driver in the open track session, proving he has potential. Adaptability. Despite 3 wall contacts, he stayed fast and didn't panic. Concerns and notes. Wall contact. While none of the hits were race-ending, pushing too hard could be a risk in actual competition. Experience gap. Team management still sees him as raw talent, not a proven race day competitor yet. Team Shepard pulls Bobby aside after reviewing the data. Kid, you showed us something today. We're keeping you on as a reserve and we'll be watching closely. Keep proving yourself and your chance will come. Brother, I was faster than everyone by so much. Bobby remains Ironclad's reserve driver, but is now seen as a serious candidate for a future race seat. Tom mentions that an opportunity may open up soon, but doesn't specify when. Mac gives some extra advice about avoiding small mistakes that could cost him a race shot. Does Bobby have any final questions or thoughts before heading to the next race weekend? I asked why still a reserve driver. I nicely asked why I'm still a reserve driver, even though I'm the fastest on the team by a lot. I'm not even the... What is it? What's the other guy? The part-time driver. Okay. Team responses to Bobby's question. Tom Shepard and Mac McAllister sit down with Bobby after his inquiry. Tom looks thoughtful for a moment before responding. Tom Shepard. It's not about raw speed, Bobby. You've shown us you have that in spades. But what we're looking for is consistency under race conditions and the ability to handle high pressure situations when the stakes are high. We're not just looking for a driver who can go fast in practice. We need someone who can manage tire wear and make smart decisions in traffic and handle the inevitable setbacks during a race. Wow. Mac adds his perspective, trying to give a more personal take. Mac McAllister. It's also about the team dynamic. You're not just a driver, you're part of a crew. We need to make sure you fit in with how we operate during a race weekend. The things like race strategy, pit stops, and communication. You've got the talent, but there are elements you need to refine before we put you in that seat. That being said, you're making solid progress, and we don't want to hold you back. Keep pushing, keep working with us, and a seat might open up soon. You're not far from the next step. Bobby's next move. Bobby is still on the reserve driver list, but this conversation shows that he has made enough of an impression to stay on the radar. Team trust and experience are the next hurdles, and it's clear Bobby is being considered for more than just a practice driver. How does Bobby want to proceed? Does he want to keep pushing, focus on building team dynamics, or ask for any specific goals to work on the next race weekend? I ask if I can at least get in the car for a practice session so I can improve. Okay, team response, blah, blah, blah. After hearing Bobby's request, Tom Shepard and Mac McAllister confer for a moment. Tom Shepard, all right. We can see you're eager to improve and show us you're ready. Here's what we'll do. We can give you some practice time during the next race weekend, but it will be limited. We'll let you run a few laps during the pre-race practice, then you can show us what you learned from the last test session. We'll use that to make a final decision on the next steps. Mac McAllister adds with a smile, take advantage of it. Keep your head cool, focus on consistency, and if you can impress us there, the door to a race will open a little wider. Bobby's next steps. Bobby is now has an official chance to improve his skills in an actual race environment, running alongside teammates and other competitors in a practice session before the upcoming race. This could be his opportunity to prove his readiness. How does Bobby want to approach this practice session? Does he want to focus on lap consistency and smoothness, or does he want to take some risks to show off his speed? Well, we'll find out, won't we? Where is the roster? Career street stocks. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Street stocks. Okay, so we just did Bristol. We're going to Bristol, baby. Okay. So, copy as new. Okay, we'll do race. Advance to the next race weekend. Wait, what? There is no Southern National Motorsports Park. I might have gotten rid of it. Save, hold up. Like, for good. No. Street stock. Southern National. Huh? How are we at Southern? Um, um, where is the next race? So, I think... Okay, race weekend at Bristol Motor Speedway. The Bristol Motor Speedway is a challenging short track known for its tight turns, high banking, and short straightaways. The race is high intensity with limited passing opportunities and a lot of contact between cars, making it a true test of racecraft. Track overview. Track type, short track, high banking, race length 150 laps, or as applicable for your race series. Weather, clear skies, no rain expected. Okay, and then session focus, getting a feel for the track's tricky turns and short braking zones consistently, and handling traffic will be key. Typical practice session where you'll get feedback from the crew and fine-tuning your car setup. Okay. Okay. The practice session starts with cars weaving in and out of traffic, some getting loose off the turns and others working on their setups to find the right balance between turn and grip and loose condition. Okay. I got everything to work. Everything's fine. Bristol. It's Bristol, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Whoop. 45 to 73. Okay. Tom Shepard comes over the radio to Bobby. All right, Bobby, keep it smooth. Remember, the corner exits are where it's easy to get tight. We need good long runs, not just speed on one lap. Mac McAllister watches closely from the pit box and offers some advice. Take it easy in the turns. The wall's only a tap away. And at Bristol, it'll bite you quick. Stay patient and stay off the apron. Wait. What just happened? Alright, I have to get... Okay. Mate. You're doing the thing again where you're saying... Where you are saying how Bobby does. Okay, I finally got ChatGPT to somewhat understand how this works. Okay, it, took a minute, but we're good now, I think. I've gotta look like an idiot and put my race suit on. The tight little race suit. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're good now. Got all the gear on. Let's go. Okay. I almost put the glove on the wrong way. We only got like 10 minutes to impress everyone, so let's go do that. There we go.
Car 28, just hit the fastest lap. 16.468. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Okay, there are only 4 gears, and why?
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Clear low, clear low. Outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Pit boxing 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
So this won't work. That's not fair.
All right, that's it. Go. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Hold up.
Outside.
Is this any different? Dude, what the? Okay. Got it to work. Oh, shit.
Car 16, just hit the fastest lap. 16.921. Car 12, just hit the fastest lap. 16.823. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 16, just hit the fastest lap. 16.743.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 16, just hit the fastest lap. 16.62. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 8, just hit the fastest lap. 16.587. You just hit the fastest lap.
Wait, like there's boost and then
Car
there's this.
28, just hit the fastest lap. 16.42 inside. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Say hi. All clear, all clear.
Car looks fine. No damage to report. Hitbox in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Thanks, man. No, that's not gonna count. Oh.
That's it. Go.
Okay, I said I skimmed the wall a couple of times, but nothing to really slow me down or cause damage. I finished 3rd place in practice. However, Jake finished last in practice. Maybe the team should consider me a optional replacement and we switch roles. But that's up to you and the simulation. Okay. After seeing Bobby perform well in practice and finishing 3rd, while Jake struggled and finished last, it's clear there's potential for a change in roles. Here's how the team might respond. After practice, the crew gathers to reveal the results. Tom Shepard and Mac McAllister discuss the performance. Tom says, Bobby's looking solid today. No major mistakes, and he's consistent. I think he's getting the hang of this tight track. Jake, on the other hand, was all over the place. He's definitely struggling today. I'd say Bobby showed more speed today. Maybe it's time for a switch, but it's up to the team. We'll keep it under consideration. Mac then approaches Bobby after the meeting. Hey Bobby, you've been looking good today. If Jake continues to struggle, we might consider putting you in the car sooner than expected, but don't get ahead of yourself. We'll talk it through with the crew. At this point, the team is discussing whether to make Bobby an optional replacement for Jake, considering the performance differences. But this decision depends on Jake's performance and how things unfold in the coming races. What would you like to do next? Would you like to keep shadowing and waiting with your chance, or push the team for more immediate opportunity? I don't want to make the team dislike me. So, I'll keep quiet. Also, you have to finish simulating the race weekend. Alright, let's continue with the weekend simulation. Bristol Motor Speedway race weekend. The team gets ready for the race, and as a reserve driver, Bobby remains focused on learning and staying involved. Here's how the rest of the weekend plays out. Bobby already got his practice session in where he finished third and made a solid impression. So he now observes the other drivers, including Jake. The crew discusses car setups and strategies, and Bobby watches closely, soaking in more information and learning from veteran drivers like Mac. Saturday qualifying. Jake struggles with qualifying, failing to get his car dialed in and qualifying towards the back of the fields. Bobby quietly observes, not wanting to push his case too hard. Sunday race day. Jake unfortunately faces difficulties throughout the race. He's not able to keep up with the leaders and finishes in the lower positions. Bobby, still in the reserve role, watches from the pits, helping out the team in whatever way he can. During the race, the team notices Bobby's patience, work ethic, and how he's been proactive in learning and helping in various tasks. After the race, Tom and Mac chat about the race results and car performance. Jake couldn't get it together today. Maybe it's time to make a change. Mac, Bobby's looking better than Jake. We may need to give him a shot next time. End of race weekend. Bobby has shown strong character and professionalism, staying quiet about wanting a seat but continuing to prove his worth. The team remains impressed with his performance in practice and how he stayed involved, building solid relationships with his team. What would you like to do? Would you continue to show patience and stay in the reserve role, or do you want to take any further steps to push for an opportunity? I'll stay in the reserve role unless I have the opportunity to replace Jake. Fast forward to the next race weekend. Do I get another chance in quali? I mean, in practice. Okay. Got it. Let's fast forward to the next race weekend. Next race weekend, Southern National Motorsports Park. The weekend begins and Bobby remains in the reserve role, continuing to focus on learning and helping the team. Here's how things played out. Friday, practice day. Bobby gets another chance at practice and the team is closely watching him after his impressive performance at Bristol. Dude. We went back again to Southern National Motorsports Park. Since Bobby stayed on the sidelines this weekend, here's what happened. Friday, practice day, Jake struggles once again with practice and shows some frustration. Bobby, as the reserve driver, quietly observes from the pit area, assisting where he can and learning from the crew. Jake struggles with his qualifying attempt, continuing his rough weekend. The team expresses some concern but remains patient. During the race, Jake faces more difficulties and is unable to get the car dialed in to compete with the rest of the field. Then team discussion after the race. Tom and Mac discuss Jake's performance after the race. Jake just can't seem to get it together. Maybe it's time to make a change soon. Mac says Bobby's been working hard. Maybe it's his turn next. They continue discussing possible changes to the driver lineup. It seems that Bobby might have a chance to race soon if Jake's performance continues to struggle. I would remind them that I would remind them, that I'm willing to do anything they need. After the race, Bobby approaches Tom and Mac in the garage, showing his willingness to help them in any way he can. I just want to remind you that I'm here to do whatever you need. I'm ready to help you with anything, whether it's assisting with the car, supporting the team, or even stepping in if you need a replacement driver. Just let me know. We appreciate that, Bobby. Your dedication hasn't gone unnoticed. We'll keep you in mind if we need someone, especially if Jake continues to have troubles. Yeah, you've been solid. We'll see what happens as the season goes on. Just keep doing what you're doing. Seems like the team is starting to take notice of Bobby's reliability and work ethic, and the door may open for future opportunities. Would you like to take further action or continue showing patience? Should I troll Jake and say, try to put the pressure on him? Fast forward to next race weekend. Concord. With another race on the horizon, Bobby remains focused, assisting the team and staying ready for any potential opportunities. Friday, practice day. Jay continues to struggle with practice and is unable to find his rhythm with the car. Bobby remains quiet but shows his continued commitment to supporting the team, offering advice and helping with anything necessary. Saturday qualifying, Jake struggles persistent during qualifying while Bobby stays ready, hoping the team will make a decision soon. Jake, performance day, continues to disappoint and the team begins discussing possible changes, especially after his lackluster qualifying and practice result. Would you like to take any action this weekend or continue waiting for the team to make a decision? I would go up to them and tell them that 3 bad weekends in a row is no coincidence. Coincidence. There we go. Okay. After the race day, Bobby walks up to Tom and Mac in the garage with a confident but respectful approach. Bobby, hey, I know it's tough to make decisions, but 3 bad weeks in a row isn't just a coincidence. I'm ready to step in if you need me. I know I can help the team and get some solid results. Tom looks at Mac, then back at Bobby. You made your point, Bobby. It's not easy seeing Jake struggle like this. We've been patient, but we might need a change soon. You've got the right mindset. I can tell you've been putting in the effort. We'll talk about it, but stay ready. Seems the team is beginning to seriously consider making a change, and Bobby might soon have an opportunity to replace Jake if things don't improve. No. Advance. Advance the next race weekend. Because I'm not doing anything. One sec. Seems Jake has had another bad weekend. That's all I'm going to say because my phone's across the room. I wonder if I should, like, ask if I should get, like, try to be a reserve driver in, like, modifieds or something. Oh, that was interesting. Alright. Okay, so I waited for a decision. Alright. As the weekend unfolds, Bobby stays patient, focusing on supporting the team and keeping his readiness for any opportunity. The team, while still considering Jake's performance, continues to discuss the situation. After the race weekend concludes, Tom and Mac have a conversation about the future. Tom, we've had enough of these rough weekends with Jake. It's time to make a change. Yeah, Bobby's been consistent, and he's ready. I think it's time we give him a shot. It looks like Bobby's patience and hard work have paid off. Jake is no longer the go-to driver, and Bobby is now in line for a more active role. Do I have the seat? Let's go. I took over. I said, do I have the seat? He said, yes. It looks like Bobby is now set to take over Jake's seat after the team's decision. Tom and Mac have agreed that Bobby has shown enough commitment and performance to earn the spot. You're now officially part of the lineup for the next race. Would you like to make any changes to your approach or strategy for the upcoming race weekend? No. I'm ready and eager for what is to come. I thank Tom and Mac. Adam, no. Like Adam, A-T-O-M. With a newfound sense of excitement and determination, Bobby thanks Tom and Mac for the opportunity. Bobby, thank you both for the chance. I won't let you down. I'm ready to show what I can do. You've earned it, Bobby. Now it's your time. Let's go out there and do this. I've got your back. The team is now fully behind Bobby as he heads into his first official race as a full-time driver. He's ready to prove himself and take full advantage of this opportunity. Yes. No, you don't. Okay, whatever. Also, what happened to my other teammates? Mike Johnson? What the shit is a Mike Johnson? Oh, so he's done. He's not even reserve driver. Jake isn't. Okay, but Mike Johnson, what happened to the other guy? Number, like, 12 or something. And now Jake's number 99. Things are happening. Anyways, race weekend, Bristol. Let's do that again, I guess. I do good in practice. Get off my screen, bug. There's a big old fly on my screen. I do good in practice. I don't qualify for the race because I'm a new driver and wanted to start in the back to get a feel for the field. Now it comes race time and I'll tell you how I do. Concord! We're racing at Concord. Oh my gosh, I love Concord. Maybe I should do practice. Okay, alright, okay, so you go, like, die or something. I don't know. You also go, like, die or something. You, however, you stay. Copy as new. Now, the new one, we edit you. And you guys, Southern and Langley, go bye-bye. Now that we have the seat, this might be it for... After this race, it might be it for today. I'll do, like, a couple laps in practice. And, then do the race. So, let's go. Hoorah! Kung Fu Panda. It is toasty up in this crib. I really like Concord. Unless I hit the wall, then I'll put.
Car 2, just hit the fastest lap. 17.602.
Right down.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Yeah.
Car 77, just hit the fastest lap. 17.567. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 7, just hit the fastest lap. 17.354. Got one inside. Say hi. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Car 10, just hit the fastest lap. 17.298. Say hi.
He is wiggly.
Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. That was your fastest lap of the session. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. You just hit the fastest lap.
Oh yeah, found the strat. Woo! That took a lot to turn that wheel around. Like, oh my gosh, that was.
Got one inside.
I'm not a wimp, I swear,
clear,
but that
all
was
clear.
tiring. Because I one-handed it with my non-dominant
Clear low, clear low.
as it
Got
was like
one
turning
inside.
the other way
Clear low, clear low.
pretty sharply. And this
Inside.
car is pretty like stiff on turning.
Stay
so.
high. Still there. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. Inside. You're 2 wide there.
Yep, too wide.
Stay
Copy
high.
that.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Still there. Hold your line.
I guess I'm standard. No one else is doing
Still
that.
there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Stay high. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Clear 2 wide. Clear 2 wide. Stay low. Still there.
Ooh.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. All clear. All clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
Alright, damn it. Alright, well, to the brakes. Oh yeah, I gotta take Jake out because he's not racing anymore. Ooh, he's still so slow. But Ryan Carter also did pretty bad. We're supposed to be front of the pack. Don't know what's happening. Where's good old consistent first in quality? No, he wasn't. Alrighty, let's see how we do. Okay. Alright, enough people got practicing. Go.
Go! Hoorah!
First race, let's not disappoint. Let's go.
Alright, that's it. Go. Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
Woo! We're in the car, first race starting. Fanatec's our sponsor. RAI is also our sponsor. They're on the helmet. I mean, Bell, not RAI. Bell's also our sponsor. They're on the helmet.
a 4 car.
Still gotta learn how to shit stupid car. Okay.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Jake. Hey, he's back. He's in the 21. He's gonna kill me. Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? He's behind me, isn't he? Gosh.
Get ready. Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. Inside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your
Shoot the
line.
gap. You don't shoot the gap, you die.
Hold your line.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'll
Hold your
stick
line.
with that. Ooh, I
Got
squeezed
one
him.
outside. You're 2 wide there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. 3 wide, you're in the middle. All clear, all clear. Hold your line. Hold your line. You got 1 inside. You're 2 wide there. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. You got 1 inside. You're 2 wide there. Still there, hold your line. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Clear, 2 wide.
All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there, hold your line. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. You're 2 wide there. You're clear high, clear high. You got 1 inside. Still there, hold your line. All clear, all clear. You got 1 inside. Stay high. Keep it up, keep it up, keep digging. Still there.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, wait.
Clear low,
That's
clear
good.
low.
Okay. Ooh, there's a red flag.
Inside.
And replaced by some like
Still there,
markers.
hold your line. All clear, all clear. Inside.
The leader just did a
17.232. Still there.
Sparky.
Stay high. Stay high. All clear, all clear. You got 1 inside. Still there, hold your line. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Inside, you're 2 wide there. Clear low, clear low. You got 1 inside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Outside, you're 2 wide there. All clear, all clear. You got 1 inside. You're in the top 10. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Bum, ba-na-na, dum, dum, da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
clear, 2 wide.
Still there, hold your line. Keep digging. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Getting toasted in this car.
The leader
and
just
I'm
did a
sitting in the car and he's getting hot as hell in my room
18.546.
That was your
because I got
fastest lap of the
million
session.
clothes on. And got gray suit. Clothes underneath, obviously. Got helmet and gloves.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Goodness, going faster and faster every lap.
That was your fastest lap of the session. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.2 seconds
Runs down the
outside.
inside.
Stay low.
He's got the run.
Still there. Hold your line.
He won't have it forever.
Still there. Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high.
The leader just did a
18.49.
The car looks fine. No damage to report.
That was a hard hit. Tire wear is happening. So I'm also gonna swim. Okay, I was gonna. Yeah, we have more than enough laps of fuel left. Okay, lap traffic is now gonna be happening. So I'm relatively confident going through lap traffic, but can never be too sure. So I'm more happy about it because that means cars in front of me, like position-wise in front of me, can be closer because they're slowed down.
Outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
We got damage on the front end.
3 wide. You're in the middle. You're clear high. Clear high. You're 2 wide
He
there.
slammed
Hold
the
your line.
brakes. That's not fair.
You're clear high. Clear high. You're 2 wide there. Stay high.
That's
All
frustrating.
clear. All clear.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. The leader just did a
17.535
I knew it. As soon as I
outside.
tapped the apron,
Stay
but
low. There's a car on
I'm
the
getting
high
sloppy.
side. Good
I
job, man.
can't be
You're in
sloppy.
5th. You're clear high. Clear high.
Because it's not just about position, it's about everything else.
All right. We're halfway to the finish.
It's about consistency, keeping the car clean and whatnot.
Outside.
As soon
All
as I say
clear, all
that,
clear.
I come right back up into this white car.
Got 1 outside. All clear. All clear. Outside. Still there? Hold your line.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
1.5
seconds.
Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
And now I'm going to start pushing
Outside.
a
All
lot
clear. All
because
clear.
there's podium, top 3 right here. Gotta push a
You
lot.
got 1 inside. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Hold your line. You're
And then
4th.
after that,
Hold your
I'll
line.
ease up.
Hold your line. Outside. You're 2 wide there. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear low. Clear low.
Oh gosh, tires are so cooked.
You're in 3rd place.
did a
18.143. Got one inside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line.
clear.
Oh my God.
Too wide.
You're
What?
clear high, clear high.
We got damage on the front end.
Still there. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
I'd just like to point out that coming off of turn
Deleted
2,
did a
I think it was. Oh my God.
18.493.
I saw that in my peripheral vision, mother.
We got damage on the front end.
Inside.
Dude,
Still there. Hold the line.
I saw it in my
Clear low, clear low.
peripheral vision that he was gonna kill me. But the wall I just hit, I was gonna say, before he interrupted me by almost killing me, that I almost died into that wall. And then I did. Oh, that's third place. Oh my God. I would have blocked if I knew. Okay, lap traffic. It's fine. Okay, we are gonna get in a shit ton of trouble. For all the contact and whatnot. The amount of marbles that are down there is absolutely insane. There's so many. You tap your wheel in there, you are gonna lose all the traction in that wheel.
We have 10 to go this time by.
Yeah, this car. Mac never told me this car absolutely murders the tires. Would have been nice to know that, Mac. I'm gonna go big on the outside. That is way too
Clear
high
low,
on the
clear
outside
low.
in the
Got one
marbles.
inside. Inside.
Got
All
touched
clear,
by
all
it
clear.
in the
Deleted did a
Obviously, back in
17.658.
I'm sorry.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. All
Oh,
clear, all clear. Got one
my
outside.
run is so bad off of
All
that.
clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear,
It's
all
so,
clear.
It's going to be nearly impossible to pass. Especially for the 24 position.
Got one inside.
try to
Clear
go
low, clear low.
wide.
Outside. Too wide there.
It's not going to do anything.
Stay low. All clear, all clear. Got one
Maybe
inside.
Here might be good.
Hold your line.
I'm going to cut across his
Outside.
nose.
Too wide there. All clear, all clear.
Lucky. You get back. He might get back past us, but I got a block. Don't let him in on my inside.
Still there. 5 laps to go. You're back in third. Keep digging. Clear low, clear low.
We're in a
I
podium
was
position.
pushing him down low. I want this third place. Okay, now I'm not a fan of these lap cars. I can't lose this
Outside.
position. He's on my outside. I don't
All
like
clear,
that
all clear.
one bit. I'm gonna be on his inside. Don't come down into me, please.
Got one outside.
If I could get a lap car between
Stay low.
me and him, that would be great. Oh, what a run!
Stay low.
Then I
There's a
couldn't
car
go
on
to
the high
block
side.
because this guy was in my way.
Still there. All
Out of my
clear,
way,
all clear.
dummy.
Got one
God.
outside. 2 laps to go. You're clear
Okay,
high.
we're good?
Clear high. The leader just did a 18.29.
Just gotta block for a couple more laps. Soon to be one more lap.
Got one outside. All right, man. White flag. One more lap to go.
No,
Stay low.
not,
There's a
not
car
good.
on the high
Not
side.
yes. No yes.
Still there?
Yes, no.
Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there? Hold your line.
Yes!
All clear,
Oh
all clear.
my god! Oh, third place, baby!
There's the checker.
Yes!
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
That was great. That was stressful. Good racing to the end. My tires were cooked because I had to work all the way to get up there. My arms hurt because this suit, the race suit, is so tight.
The race is over.
Pit box in.
Oh,
2,
P3,
1.
baby!
Right here.
Right here. Gang. Let's go see what the team thinks I'm taking this race suit off. This is gonna be the only race we do today. Oh, where did we start? I started the race in 28 and finished in third. A whopping and astounding 25 car gain. I have slight damage, but that's because rubbing is racing. What an incredible performance by Bobby. What an incredible performance, Bobby. Gaining 25 positions and finishing third is a huge achievement, especially in your first race as a full-time driver. That kind of progression shows you've got the talent, patience, and strategy needed to succeed in the series. The slight damage is a small price to pay for such a strong finish, and it's a good learning experience for racecraft and how to manage situations like that. Post-race reaction. Tom, you really showed something out there, Bobby. That's the kind of driving we need. Keep it up and you'll go far. Impressive, kid. You didn't let the traffic phase you, and you raced smart. Just keep refining those moves, and you'll be at the front in no time. I'm at the front, like in first place at the front. Reputation with Ironclad is on the rise. This performance will definitely put you in the spotlight. Are you ready to move on? Not yet. After that finish, I get in contact with a front of the pack, middle of the pack, and back of the pack modified race teams. I ask if any of them would like to have me as a full-time, as a reserve driver. I tell them all my stats race-wise. What do they say? Okay. Let's break down how the three types of modified teams might respond to Bobby's inquiry. From the pack modified team, given your incredible race performance, finishing third after starting 28th, the front-running team is likely to see potential in you. However, they have higher standards, and their team might be focused on immediate championship contention, so they'll be cautious about taking on a newer driver. Response team owner / manager, we've been keeping an eye on up-and-coming drivers, and that finish was impressive. You got the potential, but we're looking for someone with more experience at this level. We're not making any changes right now, but we'll keep you in mind for future opportunities. We'll be watching your progress closely. Middle of the pack modified team. The middle tier team is more likely to take chance on a driver with Bobby's kind of improvement shown in the race. They're looking for someone who can help the team improve its standings and may appreciate Bobby's potential and willingness to work hard. Response team owner / manager, your race performance speaks for itself. Gaining 25 spots is no small feat. While we already have a driver, we're always open to bringing in reserve drivers who can help the team develop and bringing fresh perspective. We'd be happy to give you a test session and see how you fit in with the team. Let's go! Back of the pack modified team. This team may be more open to taking on a reserve driver who has shown talent and can help them improve. Backmarker team may see Bobby as a potential asset for bringing sponsorships and working towards advancing their results. They may be more willing to offer him a chance right now. Team owner / manager. We're in a rebuilding phase, and we need drivers who can step up and help push us. Your performance was impressive, and we're actively looking for reserve drivers who can add value. We'd like to bring you in for a test session to see how you handle the modified cars, and from there we can talk about a more permanent role. I reach back to the middle of the pack and back of the pack teams and say I am down for the opportunity. What are the team names, stats, drivers, etc.? Middle of the pack, modified team, Revved Up Racing. Overview. Revved Up Racing has been a consistent middle of the pack performer in the modified series. They have a solid base, but are looking for a driver to help them push into the top tier. The team is known for valuing development, and they have a reputation for providing up-and-coming drivers with a chance to improve. Best championship finish, 6 in the modified series. Oh, this is cool. Team stats. Best championship finish, 6 in the modified series. Average finishing position, 12th to 15th. Racing history. Established in 2008, they've been in the modified series for over a decade. While they haven't won the championship yet, they constantly finish in the top 10 and occasionally challenge for podiums. Ooh. Car setup. They are known for having one of the more adaptable car setups, making them a favorite for drivers who need to experiment with car adjustments. Drivers, Kyle Donovan, number 42, the team's lead driver. He's been with the team for 3 years and has shown strong potential, but has struggled to get consistent podium finishes. Kyle is known for his aggressive racing style, but occasionally overdrives the car. Tara Jackson, the team's second driver. Tara has been with Revved Up Racing for a season and is still adjusting to the modified cars. She is fast, but tends to struggle with the car handling in tricky conditions. Reserve driver. The team has a reserve slot open and is looking for someone who can improve the team's overall standings in the series. They are eager to see how Bobby fits into their program. Team's response. Team manager, we've seen your progress and we'd love to see how you do in a test session. If it goes well, there could be an opportunity for a more permanent spot. We want someone who can help push us to the next level. Back of the pack modified team, Backstretch Motorsports. Okay. Oh, yeah, alright. Oh yeah, let's okay. Team stats. Best championship finish, 18th in the modified series. Inconsistent results. Ooh, average finishing position, 22nd to 25th. Racing history, Backstretch Motorsports has been a part of the modified series for 15 years, but has struggled to get into the top 10 consistently. They have a small budget, but a loyal group of fans. The car setup known for being a work in progress on setups. They rely heavily on driver feedback and adjust as the session progresses. Drivers, Marty Sullivan, number 88. The team's lead driver, Marty, has been with Backstretch Motorsports for 6 seasons. He's a veteran in the modified series, but has struggled with consistency. While he's good at keeping the car on the track, he lacks the raw speed to compete at the front. Jenna Mitchell, the second driver. Jenna is a newer addition and has shown promise in limited races, but is still learning the ropes in the series. She's dedicated, but hasn't had a breakthrough performance yet. Reserve driver. Backstretch Motorsports has been actively searching for a reserve driver to help with the development of their car and team. Bobby's performance is intriguing to them, and they'd like to test him out to see if he can bring some improvement. Team's response. Well, I need more water. This is so much words. Have I ever told you that I'm bad at reading? Yes, I have. Oh. Team owner. We're not a top team, but we're looking to bring someone in who can help us improve. If you're open to it, we can get you into a test session. We could use someone with your potential, especially if you're looking to climb the ladder. Summary of the two teams. Revved Up Racing. Mid-tier team aiming for the top 10 finishes, known for adaptable setups and willingness to develop drivers. The driver, Kyle Donovan. Donut Van. It's Donovan, but I'm going to call him Donut Van. Number 42. Second driver, Tara Jackson, number 74. They're open to bringing you in for a test session, and there could be a chance for a full-time spot in the future. Backstretch Motorsports, struggling team near the bottom of the standings, looking for a reserve driver who can help with car development. Lead driver, Marty Sullivan. Second driver, Jenna Mitchell. They're very open to giving you a shot in a test session and could offer you a reserve driver role. Which team would Bobby prefer to move forward with for I would choose both teams. I will go to one session one day and another the other day. So in case I don't perform well in one, I'll still have a chance in the other. Do the teams participate in any other series? Great strategy. Here's some additional details about Revved Up Racing. Revved Up Racing Modified Series participation. Primary focus on Modified Series, where they've been competing for several years. Other series improve involvement. Late Model Series, they have a small presence in the Late Model Series. While not a primary focus, they enter select races to give their drivers experience in different types of cars. It's not a full-time commitment, but they have 1 or 2 drivers occasionally racing late models. Dirt track racing, they also compete in some regional dirt track races, especially when there's an off week for modified races. This is more of a side project for the team, but it provides valuable seat time for their drivers in different racing conditions. Team's approach Revved Up Racing is always looking for opportunities to diversify their experience, and they see value in giving their drivers exposure to multiple series, even if it's not their primary focus. If Bobby does well with the team in the modified series, there might be opportunities for him to race in these other series as well. Modified Backstretch Motorsports Modified Series participation. Backstretch Motorsports is mostly focused on the Modified Series, but has struggled to make significant impact. They aim to improve their standing with this series first. Other series involvement. Street Stock Series. Backstretch Motorsports has a small but committed presence in its regional street stock races. While they don't compete at the highest level, they have a couple of cars that occasionally race in these events to give their drivers more seat time and experience. Super late model races. Occasionally, the team enters their cars in some regional super late model races to test new setups and give their driver experience in a faster, more powerful type of car. However, these entries are limited and often happen on off weeks. Team's approach Backstretch Motorsports is very much focused on improving within the modified series, but they also view participation in other series as a way to gather data and get their drivers more racing experience. Bobby would like to be invited to race in these events if he shows up. Would likely be invited to race in these events if he shows promise, though they don't have a full-time commitment to them. Okay, summary of series involvement. Revved Up Racing participates in the modified series, the late model series, occasionally, and some dirt track racing events. Backstretch Motorsport focuses on the modified series with some participation in the street stock series and super late model races on a smaller scale. Both teams provide opportunities for additional racing experience across different series, which could be beneficial for Bobby's development as a driver. Would you like to arrange a test session for both teams, or I'd like to arrange the test session for both teams. No! Revved Up Racing test session. Date, April 15th. Simulated time. Location, Thompson Motorsports Park. Oh no, that's my worst track of them all. We're not gonna get the ride in Revved Up Racing. A technical flat and challenging track that will allow you to showcase your ability to handle sharp corners in different setups. Session details. The session will focus on getting a feel for the modified car. You have the opportunity to practice and test different setups on the car. The session will last 4 hours, with 1 hour dedicated to the solo testing, 1 hour for you to follow and compare times with the team's top drivers, and 2 hours for open track time. Other drivers present: Eli Morris, number 20, the team's top modified driver, will be testing as well, so you can compare time. Brother, who the hell is Eli Morris? They never talked about him. ChatGPT's got to get his shit together. A few other backup drivers may also join for the session, but they are mainly there for practice. Backstretch Motorsports test session, April 17th. Location, Lanier National Speedway. That's better. A shorter track with high banking, requiring a different type of skill to manage speed and cornering. This will test your adaptability in modified racing. The session will focus on tuning the car to your driving style. It will involve both solo testing and working in the team to get the car dialed in. The session will be 3 hours long. 1 hour for solo practice, 1 hour for head-to-head testing with the team's current drivers, and 1 hour for open track time. Other drivers present: Ryan Gibbons, backstretches. Okay. Chris Dixon. Who are these people? Literally who? Plan. April 15th, Wrapped Up Racing. You'll focus on getting a feel for the car's handling and performance, compare times with Eli, and work on refining your driving. April 17th, Backstretch Motorsports. After testing with Wrapped Up, you'll get a chance to adjust to the different setup at Lanier with Backstretch Motorsports. By splitting the sessions over 2 days, you'll get the chance to perform at both teams and show them your versatility and adaptability. If you perform well in both tests, it could lead to an offer from either or both teams. Would you like to add any specific goals for blah, blah, blah? Nope, I'm going to just end it off here. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Yeah, okay. I really hope you enjoyed. I know I did. But please if you feel free to subscribe and like below and like and comment down below because I love reading your comments. But without further ado, I was your host Bobby. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.